Myself Bharat, studying in Gnanaganga Central School, Bellare, of grade 10. So, my economics teacher has given me an activity, that is sectors of Indian economy. So, the sectors of Indian economy are Sectors of Indian economy. In the sectors of Indian economy, there are three sectors. They are primary sector, secondary sector, tertiary sector. Primary sector includes agriculture, dairy, fishing, forestry, and secondary sector includes manufacturing industries, and tertiary sectors includes services. So let me explain you every sectors more deeply. Primary sector. The primary sector, where economic activity is centered from extraction of raw materials from Mother Earth, be it agriculture, forestry, fishing, mining, or quarrying. In India, agriculture is the biggest example of the primary sector. However, forestry and fishing can also be cited as other examples of the particular sector. This sector is also known as agriculture and related sector. Secondary sector. The secondary sector of the economy manufactures goods for customers. Activities associated with the secondary sector include metalworking, automobile production, textile production, chemical and engineering industries, energy utilities, engineering, breweries and bottlers, construction, and shipbuildings. Now, the last sector but not the least sector, tertiary sector. The economy activities that are mostly based on providing service to the society like transportation, banking, insurance, etc. falls under tertiary sector. My father works under tertiary sector and his work is scaffolding. So I think you are not familiar with the word. So let me explain what is scaffolding. Scaffolding is also called as scaffold or staging. It is a temporary structure used to support a work crew and materials to aid in the construction, maintenance and repair of buildings, bridges and all other man-made structures. So, let me explain you more deeply. A scaffold is any temporary elevated work platforms and it is supporting structure used for holding people, materials or both. Scaffolding is used in new constructions, renovation, maintenance and repairs. Suspended scaffolds, which are one or more platforms suspended by ropes or other non-rigid overhead support. So, support. Supported scaffolds consist of one or more platforms supported by outriggers, beams, brackets, poles, legs, uprights, posts, frames or similar rigid support. So, dimensions. The scaffold width is determined by the width of the board. The minimum width allowed is 600 mm, but a more typically 4-bolt scaffold would be 870 mm wide. From standard to standard, more heavy duty scaffolding can require 5 to 6 or even up to 8 boards width. For scaffolding, so many materials are required. So let me show you all the materials and how they look. These are called as pipes. This materials comes in 3 lengths. They are 0.6 meter and 1 meter and 2 meter. These are commonly known as jalri and also known as scaffolding boards, and these are used in the set to stand upon it and work. This type of material is known as H-frame. These are known as clamps. This is how clamps are used, and it is very important that the clamps should be fixed tightly or else the whole stand will fall and the person may fall. This is what scaffolding is done in apartments. My father has serviced so many companies. In that some are Mahavir Signet, Sumukha Tropical Garden, Estella Group of Company, SNN Builders, Sumukha Ventures, Alpine Builders and many more. I hope you have enjoyed the video. So thank you.